Well, what do we have here? What do we have here? It appears that we have a passport Brad gone wild. Now again, I have a video referencing Austin Holloman. Shout out to him. He's doing his thing. Now, I saw a lot of YouTubers, a lot of media coverage and press when Austin Holloman was doing nothing but interviewing women and just pretty much getting their honest opinion and their stance on certain dating dynamics. Not only did he receive death threats, he was pretty much ghost exiled. You had a lot of YouTubers in this space talking like they're experts, talking down because they can't do what he does. I mean, and I will shout out to my guy Hardcore Tito, one of the originators in this space. He pointed this out. John Polos, who was I believe he's a Wisconsin Anglo-Saxon, who deleted his Columbian girlfriend and was caught trying to head to Istanbul, Turkey. Now, why haven't we seen this all over the headlines in the YouTube space? Why haven't the YouTubers who 14 seconds after the Austin Holloman situation went viral had 18-minute videos, 6-hour streams, multiple streams within 4 minutes of him making headlines? Why haven't they spoken about this? Why haven't the women, the divestors who have everything to say about passport bros, why haven't they spoken on the passport Brad that pretty much chopped and dismembered his Colombian girlfriend and put her in a suitcase to where she was found by a homeless man? Why haven't we seen 16 videos about this? Why is everyone so quiet? Hello? I can't hear you. So it appears that Passport Brad went on a rampage and deleted his Colombian ex-girlfriend. And you pretty much had to Google search and type in all type of keywords to find this story. Why is this dumbed down in the algorithm? Why does this not making national, if not global headlines? I wonder why. Why is Fox 26 not trying to do an interview on this story? But they were so eager to interview Austin Holloman, who only did videos. He didn't have a woman dismembered in a suitcase like your guy John Polos has. Why is the manosphere, or I'm gonna even say the manosphere, but why the YouTube sector that likes to do hit pieces on young black males who like to travel, why haven't they covered this story? Seems a bit hypocritical, don't you think? For such a heinous crime, for such a heinous act, it damn sure is quiet about this story. But we all know why that is, don't we? That's the pink elephant in the room, isn't it? Why is everyone so quiet about this story? Why does everyone have smoke for the passport bros, but not the passport Brads who have been doing this for years and years and years? So what I see is a lot of men, they try to make these satirical and humorous posts to show why they're dominant or why they don't need to go overseas. Yet a lot of them don't have women in this land of their own. And if they do have such good women, how are they on Facebook, social media, Instagram, and YouTube every 6 minutes making posts about other men if they have such great women? For the men that speak so highly as if they sit on the throne so high, why haven't they married and got with a woman and created a family of their own if they know everything? And I said this in my last video. You have the most pro, the most wise. They have so much wisdom and so much experience and such a great reality with their own women that they have to post every 6 minutes on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Don't you find that ironic? Don't you find that ironic? I have $1 million to my name, but yet I'm on YouTube and Instagram counting somebody else's pockets every 5 minutes. How does that make sense? I have such a luxurious life of my own, yet I'm always on the internet talking about someone else's life. Does that look familiar? Does that make sense to you? So I always say you have to be careful on who you gravitate to when it comes to consuming this type of content. Be wary of those who always have other men's name and movements in their mouth from a negative aspect. Because more than likely they're hating or mad because these guys that they're speaking about are doing something they can't do or are not allowed to do. They can do it, but again, they have a wife at home and the wife is not going for that. Yeah, you can post these crazy posts on Facebook because you want to get you're a digital creator, you want to get paid, from Facebook. Okay, yeah, you can do that, but your ass better not leave this house talking about you going overseas to really see for yourself what the hype is about. Or you did this years ago, so you did this years ago. It didn't work out for you, or you didn't know what was going on. So you come back and you try to talk about it as if you've made it to the promised land and you have such a great woman in the States, yet you're always on the internet versus enjoying the woman that you have here in the States. See, I'm the bullshit interpreter, if you will. I can cut through that bullshit like a hot knife through butter. Like a hot knife through butter, baby. Why is the YouTube and Facebook space so quiet about this situation? Or do they just not know? I'll give a little bit of grace. Some may not know because we know how the media propagates certain demographics when it comes to headlines such as this, such as violent crimes. And I'm going to definitely do a video on the Tyree Nichols situation. People mouth watering to see a video of a man being beaten almost to death. Watering as if this is a movie premiere, but we know if he was another demographic, they would not have showed this video, now don't we? But I'll save that for later. So Passport Brad goes on a rage, and we have to ask if he's the dominant, if the divestment movement propagates and puts the white man over the black man and other races of men. Why are they not covering these stories that come out? Because this is not the first time this has happened. It's not the first time. A woman of color was deleted by Brad Gone Wild or Passport Brad. This is not the first time. Yet you notice all of their content is centered around the Passport Bros, which don't have a track record of any violent crimes against any women in any of these countries that they travel to. That's why I tell you, the black man is the favorite punching bag and the favorite fall guy. Any positive movement that black men get that women do not benefit from in this land, it will be demonized and turned negative. It will be demonized and turned negative. So I'm asked, why so quiet? Why did this man do this to this Colombian woman? You can see she's a young, attractive. I think she was a DJ. And it's my belief that a lot of the times these women, women are the same in a lot of places. Some just have a stronger cultural and moral upbringing than others. But women, again, if he's not staying in this land, more than likely she has a replacement or a substitute for your absence. This just not apply to women in the States who keep 2 and 3 backup BFs and situationships on hand when the main relationship deteriorates or ends. So more than likely he found out that she was dealing with another man and went into a jealous rage, because we know that Brad has a superiority and a grave possessive complex over not just women, but economy, land, etc. Markets. They have a possessive complex about themselves. They think they own you. They think they own things. So in particular, they think they own women because they went and they pick these women who they feel that they can dominate because they're in a higher status from a perception standpoint. This is the white ice is colder mentality. Why is everyone so quiet about this John Polo situation? And he tried to leave the country after dismembering this woman's body. And this is not national. This is not global. This is not on CNN every 5 minutes like Tyree Nichols' video is. This is not on a headline in the same fashion in which they're showing you a black man being beaten within an inch of his life, as if it's some type of movie premiere. And people are watching. You seen the video? Send me the video. I'm not watching that video. Plenty of people have sent me that video and I refuse to watch it. Why would I want to see that? Why would you want to see that? But we do want to talk about the passport brads who don't get half as much smoke as the passport bros get. And they're over there doing the same things, if not worse. These guys have all the wisdom. They have all this knowledge. They have all the game. They know how to talk to women. Yet, instead of using that said game and knowledge and wisdom in their own situation, they'd rather talk to you on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube every 5 minutes for 4 hours at a time, 5 hours at a time. They don't have a woman of their own. Or if they do have a woman of their own, she's not good enough for you to get off Facebook for a day. Make it make sense. I told you I'm the bullshit interpreter. I'm going to cut through it like a hot knife through butter every single time. But yes, as this story develops, we'll see what really happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see how many times this come across your headlines the same way all these other headlines come across your page and your Instagram and Facebook, etc. Passport Brad is going on a rampage and no one is really covering this. But yet the passport bros make a video asking women, do you date criminals? And he's public enemy number one. He's a womanizer. He's a sex tourist. Make it make sense. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Day Master.